Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel, and to Shining in the Darkness. Well, hello there, our wizard says. Let me just get up. Now, what can I do for you? I don't know what he can do for us, but first a little bit about Shining in the Darkness, or, if you are not in the US, Shining and the Darkness. It matters, apparently. First off, I'm joined by Sean, who also goes by the name Captain, who's a frequent viewer and made that awesome, or both of the awesome maps, like challenge maps for Shining Force for me. How you doing?
I'm good tonight, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I'm super excited to get into this. I know very, very little about Shining in the Darkness. So...
yeah, I don't know much about it either. My first thought looking at this screen is it seems like the characters are always related, so I have to wonder, who's this old man? Is this somebody from Shining Force 2 or Shining Wisdom that was a younger character in the previous game?
I have no idea. For those of you not keeping score at home or not keeping track, so the way this goes, the reason we're doing this now is because this is what comes immediately after Shining Wisdom. So the continuity goes Shining Force 2, Wisdom, then In the Darkness. So I've got down here, I have my actual boxed copy of Shining in the Darkness that I thought it would be fun to show to you. My light is not liking that, but yeah, there's Shining in the Darkness. And I also have the original manual, and I thought this was cute. There's an ad on the back for Phantasy Star 3. But somebody left me a note from when they were a kid, and I don't know what it means yet. But it says, I've heard of the Orb of Truth is in the Cave of Courage. It revives the turn. I don't know. Reveals the... Oh, okay. Revels the tooth, which I'm assuming means reveals the truth. And then somebody started mapping out, I assume, the first map on the very back page. So.
Something that we'll be doing a lot of as we go through this series.
Yes, this is a dungeon crawler. So I've got my little notebook here. I bought one with a little frog on it. And I've got a bunch of graph paper, which I will try to show at the end of every level. Or, sorry, at the end of every video. What all I've mapped out, and I've got my colored pens, so we're gonna try to keep track of it and not use walkthroughs, as long as the NPCs don't lie to us like they did in Shining Wisdom. So, without further ado, Mr. Wizard, you can help us start. Could it be...
I encourage...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I encourage our viewers to watch the maps as we go through. I suspect that by the last episode, the maps are going to look very different. They're either going to look much, much better or increasingly incoherent, depending on how this playthrough goes.
Oh yeah, definitely. It might be a mess by the end. So I looked up the canonical name for the hero of Shining in the Darkness, and it is Hero. Spelled like that. So that is what we're going to use. Now, how fast would you like your messages displayed? I did look at this a little bit. We're gonna go... Let's go 2, because fast was a little bit much. I knew it! Hero, is it? I was expecting you. There's something terrible going on in the Kingdom of Thornwood. Something that I fear could plunge our world into eternal darkness. With your help, Hero, this can be prevented. It's all up to you. From this point on, Hero, you are the son of Mordred, and a knight in the Kingdom of Thornwood. I don't know why I couldn't read that for a second. I almost forgot. You've got 2 good friends now, Milo Brax and Pyra Mist. Sir Hero, the king awaits you. Please step this way. Already getting the royal treatment. Hey, it's the same sound effect. And there's...
Similar...
opening.
Yeah, similar characters. That looks like the king of Alterone, and that man there to the right is I think the king of Guardiana's advisor, isn't it?
I think so. My liege, this is the one I spoke of. Ah, Mordred's son, and one of my finest knights. Hero, isn't it? A fine name it is, a fine name indeed. Majesty, this lad wishes to join in the search for the princess. This was your idea, wasn't it, Theos? Yes, Majesty. As you know, Hero's father was with the princess, and he's been missing along with her. Hero feels that finding the princess will lead him to his father. Thus, he came to me and offered his services. The princess is believed to be somewhere in this realm. I only pray that she's safe. Tristan, what say you? Oh, is this Arvarios?
Certainly looks like it.
With your permission, my liege. Of all my knights, this lad is the youngest. Oh, yep, it sure is Arvarios. But he is second only to his father when it comes to swordplay. I see. Well, if Tristan vouches for you, there's no room for doubt. Hero, bring back my daughter. I'm sure she is somewhere in the realm waiting to be rescued. Take this gold, Hero, equip yourself, and then return here. Hero receives 200 gold pieces. We'll talk when you return. You may take your leave now. Okay, so we get a world map. Okay, so I have to go here first. Is this a town? Okay, this is interesting. Why? It feels like we're in the Old West.
Which is funny. My first thought was it looks like a gallery shooter, which they had lots of those on the SNES in the Old West. There was a game called Tin Star that was an Old West game that looked just like this, but everybody was trying to shoot you.
I see.
This is a mite more peaceful.
It is. Okay, so here's our priest. Wise are they who walk the path of the ancients. For should they be wanting, my services are theirs for the asking. You seem to be fine in both body and spirit. Hero needs 12 more experience points to reach the next level? Oh, we come here to level.
Ooh,
fascinating.
Interesting.
Would you like me to record your adventure? Sure, what does that sound like? Interesting. Also, happy Easter, as that's when we're recording this, and this obviously is what reminds me of that. Do you wish to continue your adventure? Yes, but we will check later and see what happens if you say no, what that screen looks like. If it's like Shining Force 1, where you sit with the girl and little stuff plays. Oh, hey! That is the guy from Golden Axe, isn't it?
Yes, it is. What's his name? I can never remember.
Gilius Thunderbeard? Thunderbrand?
That sounds right.
Thunderhead? Good day. If it's a weapon you seek, you're in the right place. Okay, I have no idea what we're doing. Okay. Bronze knife, wooden club, short sword, bronze saber. I don't even know what we can use. So maybe we don't want to do that yet. Do we have a menu where I can check what we've got? Item. Yes. Okay. We have a bronze knife and a woven robe. Okay. Let's check out the tavern, I suppose. Oh, that's interesting. We could hear it outside. That was a good one. What? Just a sec. Hiya, Hero. Sorry to hear about your father. The princess should have been safe with your father protecting her. In fact, there's some who blame him for what's happened. Lately, there's a lot of strangers around in search of the princess. I assume you're looking for her too. Well, the best of luck to you. Okay, so we have Old Vic and Mrs. Vic. We have Wolfman already, which is pretty interesting. Lupo and Gat. Alright, well, let's just talk to people. If it isn't Hero, sorry to hear about your father. I hope he's alright. There are some who speak ill of your father, but don't let it bother you. Just keep in mind that we're behind you all the way. Should you need lodgings, just ring the bell on the counter. Okay, I wonder what that does, if that's a heal or something. So you're the son of Mordred the Brave. Kinda young to be hunting for the princess, aren't you? The son of Mordred? My eye. Don't make me laugh. What you looking at? Come here and I'll show you who's boss around here. Don't mind him. I've never heard a pleasant word pass his lips. Okay. Who else is in here? Okay. We'll just go in order, I guess. We've got Tack, which looks like a green Smurf. You got any thoughts on this guy or how quick he's drinking?
You know what? In those days, what else was there to do? Hopefully, it's nothing too strong.
I don't know, let's see. I apologize for Norn's condition. He's really a nice guy, you know? Why do you say that? Nobody believes me when I tell him about the creature. It was ugly. I saw it the other night, on the hill outside the village. Okay. So, he looks like maybe Kiwi's race?
Yep, something turtle-like. We've got wolves, turtles.
Green Smurf.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
These ones look like Chris's race. They look like whatever she's called. I can't remember.
They do. That's fantastic. Chris was always such an odd one because there's nothing else in 1 or 2 that looks like Chris. But
yeah,
maybe we'll get a whole bunch of a backstory of their, I don't know, society.
I've looked it up. She's supposed to be a dog girl, but to me she always looked like a deer, and they also kind of look like deer.
Yeah, and it's not helped die. It looks like those are antlers behind their head. I don't know what that is.
Don't know. I'm a loyal knight and servant of Baron Viren. My lord is a gentleman, but he's not been himself lately. Talking to Di and Diane is one of the highlights of my day. My brother and I like to come here once in a while for a bite to eat, but it seems like he has no appetite today.
It looks like those actually might be antlers on the wall behind them, which leads me to believe that they either are not of a race of deer, or they're very comfortable with certain things being hung up on the wall behind them.
Maybe so. Looking for a room for the night? That'll be 10 gold pieces. We'll say no. Okay.
But you're right, that's your way to heal in between dungeons.
Okay. Alright, let's go look at the armor. That looks like an armadillo man, maybe. If it's armor you want, you've come to the right place. What do we got? Okay, well, the woven robe is 200, which is what we
And that's
have.
what I would say he's wearing the woven robe right now.
So, probably not, but I do want to see... Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So that's how I change pages.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a little bit janky. So if I say buy... Helm, shield, weapon... We could get a cloth hood. I don't know what I don't know what we're getting into at all, so I'm like, I have no idea what I should be buying.
Well, if you buy the cloth hood, at least you can understand the mechanics, right? Are they going to let you see it? Are they going to let you see who can equip it? You know, is it better than Shining Force 1, or is it more likely worse since this one came first?
All right, let's get a gauntlet. I think that's. No, you're right. Let's get the hood. I think, because I have a feeling I'll be able to wear that for sure. But do you sell the same weapons? Oh, you don't.
Mm.
Okay, but those are very expensive. Any deals? Okay, no.
Yeah. The Gauche is an interesting one, though, right? This is an armor shop selling a weapon, and that's a parrying dagger. For people who play things like Dark Souls, that's the name of the dagger you use to parry, so I wonder if it's a defensive weapon.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, here I can't use this. Do you still want it? No. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, whoops. Oh, he even tells you this isn't all I have. Okay. Okay, well, let's look at the shield then. Will it tell me that he can use that? Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's see what that does. Item, equip, hero. Oh, okay, I go through each of the... Okay, so I can have nothing, or I can do that. Okay, so that's kind of a lot of armor.
Yeah.
That is not a small change. I like that it just shows the back of his head. Okay, so we're good, I think. There's an alchemist. What is the alchemist? Do come in. If you're planning to travel, I have what you need. Okay, what is that? Oh, okay. Depoison, angel feather. Okay, so that's our way to get out. Wisdom seed? Healer fruit?
Yes. Before we started recording, we were looking through the basics of the dungeon. We noticed the hero does not have egress. That angel wing is going to be very important.
Yeah, so let's get one of those. We probably only need the one. We'll get a D-poison just in case before we need it. And the wisdom seed's only 8, so yeah, we'll buy one of those. I'm glad we're not limited to 4 inventory slots. Alright, I'm gonna call this good, I suppose.
There was definitely an inventory joke there to make, but we're gonna hold off.
Oh, I appreciate that. Wait, hang on. Did you see that?
Yes.
I have an IQ stat? Got an IQ of 8. Okay.
I mean, it's an odd thing to say IQ, but of course, you know, intelligence was a stat in Dungeons and Dragons, and that's all IQ stands for, so probably just what the wizards use.
Oh, and then we can choose to talk to different people again. Okay, well, we'll do that real quick. So let's start at the right, maybe, and work our way. His Majesty has been waiting for you. Okay, well... Oh, okay, that's what they all say, so... Hero, I've been waiting for you. Yes, I had heard that. Minister, provide him with all the details. Yes, Majesty, listen well to my words, Hero. First things first, you must find the whereabouts of the princess. It is said she was last seen in the vicinity of the Labyrinth. But we haven't a clue as to whether she is in the Labyrinth or not. Hey, this one opens with an earthquake too. Oh my gosh, Dark Souls already here. Okay, we defeated him, so I have questions, but...
Well, so I can answer those questions, and the game won't answer them, but we can also just go without those questions being answered. It might make it more interesting. It's up to you.
Let's go without it for now.
Okay.
Greetings, King Drake. Who are you? Excuse my somewhat sudden appearance. My name is Dark Soul, and I've come to rule your realm. King Drake, you seem worried about the lovely Princess Jessa. Well, worry no more, because I've got her safely tucked away. Fiend of fiends! Oh, Lord Tristan, another move like that could be your last. Now back to business. I want you out of here, Drake. You must be joking. Speak when you're spoken to, Viren. All I ask for is this kingdom. In return, you can have Jessa back. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's fine. We can deliver that by, would you like that overnighted or express? It's fine. Now, excuse me. I'll be back when you're ready to leave. Okay. By the blood of the ancients. I love that. Jessa held captive by that animal. Go, hero. Find the princess. We're depending on you. Okay. Hero, son of my dear friend Mordred, bring back the princess. I pray that no harm has come to either the princess or your father. Now go, show Dark Soul what it means to face a knight of the realm. We're fools to place our trust in this boy. Baron Viren, is that any way to address a guest of His Majesty? My apologies, I've been edgy since the princess disappeared. It's frustrating that my best men haven't even found a clue. Hero, I wish you every success in your search. Go, Hero, find the princess. We're depending on you. Okay, he says the same thing. I'm Theos, the King's Counsel. I'm here to provide knowledge. Dark Soul draws his power from the darkness. His enemy is light. He who wields the power of light may triumph over darkness.
I like that everybody's saying, I hope that you can find the princess, when Dark Soul just told us exactly where the princess was.
That's true, but he didn't give us a map, so I guess that's up to us to create.
Mm-hmm.
By order of the king, Sir Hero may henceforth enter the Labyrinth.
I also like that every other character is saying, find the princess, and he says, hi, my name is Theos.
Well, he might be the sensible one that's like, yeah, you've heard this a couple times already,
Right.
I've noticed, so.
I was impressed Dark Soul knew the name of every member of the court, so clearly Dark Soul is either very well read, or maybe he's hiding something we don't know yet.
Ooh, like it's somebody we know.
Who knows, it could be.
Alright. Let me, pop open my thing here, and we'll get started. My graph paper. So I am just gonna pick a spot to start. Oh, if we collide with the wall, it does that. So, That's fun. Okay, I'm not gonna do this exact, so you're not gonna get me, like, pausing to count steps too much, I hope. But you're gonna get, like, a little of that when we start, just to make sure that, I know how to get out of here. Okay, so there's nothing here, allegedly. So let me do that. And then I know we have a search button. Discovery, nothing. Okay. It told us we had friends, by the way. I don't know where those friends are.
They're probably already searching for the princess. We'll find them.
I like the way you think. That sounds really optimistic.
It probably is.
Okay. So, I'm mapping us out here. Do we want to go straight and to the right first, or do we want to go left?
Oh, what's going to be our guiding strategy? We should pick one and stick with it for the rest of the game. They always say the best way to go in a maze is to always go the same direction as often as you can. So,
that's very true.
left or right?
Oops. Oh, okay, we got into a battle. Slimy ooze. Let's smack him. He does 1 damage to me, and we get an awesome blow and one-shot him. Alright. Hero stands victorious. EXP gained 1. Gold gained, I'm not sure, it was blocked by my microphone. Let's go right, is my thought.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. So, let me just draw a line here. This just goes for a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, I will... Alright, that's the end, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the turn, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is where we turn. I hope this doesn't get annoying for you guys. Okay, then we can advance 1, 2, and we've got another turn. Oh, and something. Yeah, I'm not gonna map it perfect. Oh, I can't just walk through that. Okay, let's search here. Discovery, nothing. What? There's clearly something there.
We probably need a key. Think about it. This is a game from the early 90s, although this is before
right.
Doom, so it's probably a key and not a key card.
You're probably right. Okay. So if I'm correct... Oh, whoops. Okay, we'll kill them. And then this up to our right is the entrance.
Yes.
So...
Yeah, there are 2 rights. The first right takes us further into the dungeon. The second right is to the door.
Yeah. So yeah, let's take the next right and go further into the Labyrinth. As soon as we kill the slimy ooze. I might do some grinding off screen just to, like, mitigate some of this. Gold gained, okay, 4. So we're gaining some gold here. Alright, so we're gonna go left here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should mark that there's some sort of door here. So, I've been mapping in blue. Let's see, what's gonna be door? Door, I'll make green. So... let me start a little legend for myself at the bottom here. Okay. Sweet. What on earth did I just do with the blue I had? There we go. I am calm, cool, and collected. Okay. So we can advance a little bit. And then we turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we go left, and then we've got a long hall. To the left is...
Porches.
Porches. Okay, that's a good... That is a good landmark, potentially. I hope y'all are ready for this, because this is just what this is. Okay, I'm writing myself a note that that's what that is. So, we said we were gonna go right. Oh, even turning. Okay. turning gives us the potential to get into a fight, so. Alright, we'll do that. And then I actually think we go down Torch Hallway, because I'm curious what that leads to. I understand that this was the first Shining game made, but I kind of don't love that I have to go back to town to level up.
We've still got a few experience points left, so maybe it won't be too bad.
Alright, so we go down, and then we're going to turn left. I should say, too, Captain is mapping this on Microsoft Excel. So
Hopefully it doesn't get too conflicted, right? If you and I have different maps at the end of it, I'll be a little concerned.
I can tell you now we will, but I'm hoping that they just look vaguely the same, at least. Okay, so we
right.
go down with the torches, because I'm already not counting all the torch stuff, because I don't want to keep y'all waiting too long. But it's like, okay, torch hallway, that's all I need to know. Go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and at the 4 we have another split to go left or right, and there's a puddle. So let me... Okay. Let's go left, since that's what we're doing right now. So I'll do that to... Already about to go off the page, but that's fine. We're looking like we're at a dead end. Is there anything here? Nothing. Okay. I wonder if the IQ thing, if that's related to that.
Would not surprise me. That does make sense.
Okay, so we barely go down, and then there's this puddle here. What is this? Alright, it's an encounter, I guess. We're taking a lot of damage here. I think we'll be fine, but... yeah, at times this is going to be kind of a Shining podcast while we move through this, is kind of my thought on how we approach this.
Well, if that's what we're going to do, then we're going to need topics. We're going to have to go and do research on all of the bustling and thriving Shining news that's going on in the world today.
I didn't just totally mean about Shining Force stuff.
Of course.
But... Alright, we're about through this encounter. Alright, let's see. Can we get past this little pool here? Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that as a landmark here. Let me draw a little puddle. Okay. So we move through that. And we keep going. And we turn right. My map is already starting to butt into itself. But that's because I realized I didn't mark the entrance where that was, so I should do that. Okay, I put a little S on it for start. Okay. So we can go down here. Oh my gosh, this is something, huh? Okay, so we can go left or straight?
I think we should go left. It looked like a nice, imposing hallway.
I agree. Okay, so left it is. So we go down that way a bunch. And now we can go left again. Or right, down another imposing hallway. Alright, let's go left again.
Alright. And we're looking for the princess, or a key, or something.
Oh,
hey, a
there's
chest.
something.
That is progress.
Alright, let's see what that is. I hope I can find something from this. Discovery herb. That's cool. Let's use one of those. Oh, that might be our limit there. Okay, well, perfect. Covers 14. Excellent. Okay, what are you? Cave Slug. Okay. It's interesting, too, that I can't, like, really decide which one I want to attack. It just is like, here's a group of Cave Slug. Attack a group of Cave Slug. Okay, how much do they... Okay, they still just do 1. But they seem harder to attack. Do we have spell? Hero is not a magic user. No, we don't. We have run or item. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. Too bad we don't have salt. So, the last time I had you on, you said your kids were playing Mario RPG. How's that going?
It's good. Actually, I don't think they've played since last we spoke, because we spoke about a week ago, and I don't think that they've had a chance to play since then. Been busy with other things, but it's always a blast, right? They're not great at platforming games, the kids. We actually, today, we opened up a copy of Super Mario 3D World, which I don't know if you've ever played Super Mario 3D World. It was my first time playing.
Oh.
Even as a veteran platformer, that's a tricky game. It's very slippery.
I agree. And depth perception is like a little bit wonky on it.
It is, and so they were having just the absolute worst time of it. It was very, very frustrating for them. And
hero goes up a level. Points gained 7. IQ points gained 3. Speed 2, luck 2, attack 4, defense 1. Okay, so we don't necessarily have to go back. He just tells us how close we are, I guess.
Yeah, and that's good information to have.
All right.
Anyway, games like this are much preferable, because in a game like this where the game is waiting for you to make a decision, right? I mean, we're sitting here plotting out or mapping out everything, and there's nothing in the game that's nipping you at the heels, and so that forgiving style works much better for younger kids.
I agree. I am going to put a little chest on my thing. Where that was. Cool. Alright.
What about you? When you're not recording, do you find that you have time for gaming, or is gaming
Sometimes.
for the channel most of what you do?
No, I play some other games. I'm still really into Gundam Evolution, which is a Gundam sort of Overwatch clone. And I like the gameplay of Overwatch. I just don't play it because Blizzard, I don't play Blizzard games right now because they're crazy.
Yeah.
And I had a viewer correct me. I said that Microsoft owned them, and the answer is no, they don't yet. I forgot that that merger had not gone through yet because Sony really doesn't want it to.
No, it's funny you say that. I more or less feel the same way. I'm not a big fan of Blizzard. I'm not a big fan of people who own Blizzard. And every once in a while, I'll go back and see, do those people still own Blizzard? And every time that they say, yep, they do, I make that decision not to purchase. I've been waiting years, well, I guess 2 years now, to play Diablo 2. And I'm going to wait until after that merger goes through and the old leadership team has to leave. Hopefully they do.
Hopefully. But also, if, like, you guys play Blizzard games, it's whatever.
Right.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, I do Gundam Evolution. I like the Warriors games a lot. Like Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, that kind of stuff.
So that means you're probably a big fan of Fire Emblem Three Hopes, right?
I own it. I've not played it yet, because I want to finish Three Houses first. And
that's right, you haven't finished it yet.
Taking me forever, because it's a super long game. And I've already beaten it twice, and I'm on my third playthrough, and I am struggling to find the motivation.
So you finished it, but you haven't finished it.
Yeah, it's one of those that it expects you, if you want the full story, to play it 4 times.
Right.
And so
yeah,
it's I just don't play stuff like that.
No, I've played through Three Houses twice. I don't think I'll play through it the third and the fourth time. I got plenty out of it the first 2. And they were wonderful playthroughs, but you're right. Doing it a third and a fourth time, that's a lot.
Alright, let's go right. And around. Oh, it's our first mixed group. I hope I I maybe should have healed there, but we'll definitely heal after this one.
You can also heal in battle, I think.
Probably. I did no damage, so that's cute. Love that for me. But yeah, I've heard great things about Three Hopes, so I'm looking forward to playing it. We'll keep going for now. But yeah, I love those games, and I've thought about doing some content on them, but I watched some people that do, and that does about as well as Shining Force content, so I'm not sure it's totally worth it.
That surprises me because, of course, they're still coming out today. You would think that things that were still coming out would be relevant in terms of content engagement, but I mean, then again, it's interesting, right? The things that are popular and the things that are not.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you play Tactics Ogre when it came out late last year?
I did not. That is one that, if it's an SRPG, I'm gonna do it on here, pretty much. Except for some of the Fire Emblems, because there's already a ton of people doing that. So,
yeah.
I'm not opposed. Some people wanted me to do Fire Emblem Engage on here, and I'm still not sure. Like, I might do that if people still want to see it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I mentioned Tactics Ogre because by rights it should be popular. At least I think it should be popular. It's made by the people who made Final Fantasy Tactics, and that's popular. It's a really good game, but as I played through it in December and January of this past year, right after it had come out, it was a shockingly quiet community. There was just not a lot of people out there talking about it. I was surprised. I would have thought there'd be a lot of people getting excited about it, but it seemed like it was a pretty small community. So I'm sure the same is true there. You do a video on that, it's not going to magically get, thousands of views. No. So I don't know what the secret sauce is. I guess it needs to have the name Final Fantasy or Fire Emblem on the game.
Yeah. Okay, so I am realizing something very quickly, and I'm wondering if you're realizing the same thing.
What is that?
That this map is not, like, made, I'm running into problems already with my map, because this goes back this way, but this runs into a hallway that already was here.
Yes. I wasn't going to say it, but about 10 minutes ago, I gave up on my map because my map looped in on itself, and we did not go back to where the way we were coming from.
Yeah, okay, so let's maybe... Alright, let's just start going here and see what we get into. Because, yeah, I'm starting to think maybe mapping this entire thing was not a good idea. Especially if it's going to loop in on itself like that. Okay. We're at a door. I discover nothing.
I think that's the door we've already been to. Because I think that torch hallway, in theory, that might be a landmark, right? That may be just the torch hallway.
Is that our torch hallway?
I hope so. I think so.
If so, I'm real confused.
Yes.
Because if y'all want to know where we are, that puts us, like... Okay, let me see here what that means for us. Some enemy encounters. So what that means for us is, I turn left. Where's the puddle room? The puddle hallway, is that this? I think. Oh god! What is that? It's disgusting. I hate it. I'm assuming I should focus on the things I know I can kill real quick. How much do you do? 1. Okay, everything still does 1 does. I'm wondering if that's because we bought the gauntlet thing.
That would make sense. Prepared players get a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, I'm definitely good with that. Okay.
Still just 1 XP per enemy.
Man, we're getting all the encounters. If that is the torch hallway, I should be able to walk down it, turn right, and that's the start. And that means that this puddle thing that we're passing, should be, on the other side of that wall, should be the start. So
I think down there is the start. I think this is the start right here. Go down that hallway and turn left, and I think you'll get to the start. And so this takes us back to the torch hallway. Yep. Yeah,
okay.
we are. We're back in the starting area. So if we turn right, we have not been down that hallway yet.
So this is the way back to the start.
Yes.
I think you're right. So if y'all want to see what we got so far, here's my map so far. Let me move that around. Sorry, I'm like having to do this mirrored for me because of the camera. Okay, so the green S is the start. That's what we've seen. You can see I've labeled the torch hallway as torches. Man, I am having so much trouble gauging where this is in my camera. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we're like down here right now, allegedly. But I'm wondering, that must have been the same puddle hallway. So that has like looped somehow in a way that I'm not completely comprehending. Because we should not be back here. But okay, let's just... Okay, that's a dead end. Whoops. I'm used to search being on the bottom. So which way are you thinking we need to go?
Well, we definitely need to go back down the torch hallway. We've explored everything on this side of the torch hallway, and there's nothing here.
Okay.
But then, what is on the other side? I think last time we went left, since the next one we need to go right. But we may have to retrace a couple of steps.
Okay. Yeah, I think you might be right. So, I might need to map this differently. That might be the case, too. I'm trying to think if I play any other games off of stream, too. Oh, we went up a level again. Okay. 7 more hit points, 4 more IQ, 2 speed, 2 luck, 4 attack, and 1 defense. Okay. Okay, so we get down the torch hallway. I'm just gonna glance. So the torch hallway... Yeah, okay. So if I go down this way, if I turn left, the puddle should be here, if this is the same torch hallway.
What happens if you go the other direction?
No, you're right. Okay, so that way's the chest. I think. I don't know, man.
I think you're right I think that you're right. I think this is the chest hallway, which means we probably want to go back the other way.
Okay, we'll go the other way then.
I never thought I'd say it, but I almost feel like I'm getting a lay of this completely samey maze. Those little puddles and torches, they help.
They do, and I'm sure that's intentional.
I'm sure.
Okay, so we need to go this way, you think?
I think so, yes. Well, that's a dead end. That's not a good sign.
It's not. I'm gonna pretend like I know where we're going, because that works sometimes.
So that might have been where the chest was, in which case we just had ourselves backwards.
I thought that's where the chest was.
Okay.
So I thought we needed to go this way.
Okay.
But then that means that the chests disappear.
Yes.
Which I was not aware of, so we can't use those as landmarks like I assumed we would.
On the plus side, these guys are now going down consistently in 1 hit, which makes this a lot easier.
Yes, it does. Do you guys in the comments, by the way, do you have experience with Shining Wisdom Shining in the Darkness? And if so, what is your opinion of this game? Did this age well? Did this not age well? Oh, he just turned and ran. So maybe when you get a lot of the EXP, that starts happening too. Okay, so do we want to go straight or left?
If we go straight, we should end up back towards the torch hallway, which means there should be a dead end on the right side there. If we go down there and turn right, it should be a dead end.
Well, I will do that momentarily. You know, I haven't seen a mod yet for Shining Force that uses this pit worm sprite, and I am not wondering why.
There are some pretty good sprites here. The tricky part is that the sprites here all face forward, which means that you have to either pick a sprite that looks like it'll be good from that Shining Force angle, or you have to adjust it. You know, And I've used a couple of sprites from Shining in the Darkness. I won't say which ones,
Okay.
but
All right,
they're a
so
little bit.
yeah, you said
off.
that
Yep.
would be a dead end, which it is.
Yeah, because that's the torch hallway on the other side of that wall.
Okay, so we should go this way.
I think that's right. Yep.
Man,
If the game will let us.
the encounter rate on this. Oh, goodness. But yeah, also when I'm not doing content creation stuff, I like to read books. I'm also watching the full Gundam series right now, so... Oh, here's the torch hallway again.
This looks like a different torch hallway, though. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Oh, and there's man-apes now. Okay. They look cool. I like the blue fur. They kind of look like they got sunglasses on, though.
Yeah, sunglasses, eye patch, something a little unusual.
Yeah. I was gonna say, though, as I get into Mecha, I'm reading some of the, like, super old ones, like, oh, we're taking 2 damage, and... Alright, I'm gonna... Do we have any more heals? We don't. I think we Angel Feather, then. What do you think?
Yes, that sounds wise.
Or do we try and fight it?
I don't know what the penalty for death is in this game. I don't know if
Let's try and fight it. Because I should kill one of them here. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Never mind. Yeah, I did kill the one. Let's try to run. Perfect.
Alright, perfect.
Alright, let's Angel Feather. So we stay hurt, I guess?
Yes, that's what the inn is for, or the tavern.
Okay. So let's do that. Do we have money? We've been getting money, haven't we?
Yeah, we probably have 60 or 70 gold at this point, I would think.
Some friends of yours were here looking for you a while ago. If you're smart, you'll avoid those two. They're nothing but trouble. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, let's heal.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Good morning. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Have a nice day. Okay, if I go back in, are they all here again? Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
I was like, does this game have a passage of time? Oh, Dai is gone. I think that's what his name was.
I think you're right, Dai and Diane.
And now we can see... I didn't even notice that. Yeah, now we can see there's a skull there.
Yeah.
Okay, so do they have different... They do have different dialogue. Dai's been summoned to the castle by Baron Viren. Dai and Diane have lived with me since they lost their parents. It pains me to see Diane worry so much about her brother. I saw that thing up on the hill again. It scared me so bad I almost soiled my trousers. Norn's been this way since he lost his job in the Labyrinth. What? What kind of job do you work in there?
Building it, I assume.
Maybe. What's the matter? You want a shiner like the one I'm wearing? Buzz off. Okay, yeah, he just doesn't like us. Baron Viren comes from a fine family. What's more, he's quite ambitious. Unfortunately, his ambition has resulted in the deaths of many men. Oh, good to know. Okay. Yeah, he just talks about our friends. So where would I find them? I wonder.
Perhaps back at the castle? I can't think of anything here.
Yeah, we don't need to save. Maybe we could get a better weapon. Now. I forget what we have already.
We have the bronze dagger.
If I do that, I can see what we have. Okay, bronze knife.
And bronze knife, yeah.
Yeah, you can help me. Okay, so instead of a bronze knife, we can't afford it. Poop. Okay, let's go get some more herbs, I guess. Which we did at the Alchemist.
Correct.
Oops. There we go, okay. Alright, bye. Yeah, alright, let's get herb. Let's get another angel feather. Those seem real important. And let's get another herb, probably. Alright, I think we're good. Then, yep, we will check out the castle. Do we have friends here? Hello? No, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, they don't have anything to say to us, so I guess we just go back in.
It'll go faster this time, right? We know where we're going.
Yep.
In theory.
And for that, you'll have to tune in next time. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you're into Shining in the Darkness and you guys are ready for another shining adventure. Thank you so much for coming on, Captain. Do you have anything else?
No, we'll see you all next time.
We'll see you then, back in the Labyrinth.